Well, we can't do Yugi or Atem without Seto Kaiba, so today we will be doing the rankings on Seto Kaiba's ace monsters. And yes, he does have at least 4, since one of my rulings on doing these rankings is that the category must have at least 4 monsters to rank. In this case for Seto Kaiba, he has 5. That being Blue Eyes, his main ace of course, XYZ Dragon Cannon, his second main ace, Obelisk for a season, Kritius for a season, and also Chaos Emperor Dragon. Yes, he only used that once, but I'm pretty sure he would actually treated that as one of his main aces, if he had more duels anyway. And also, that card was considered very powerful and considered banned in the anime, so of course he would be using that as one of his main aces. I'm mainly going to be ranking these based on design on anime appearances, and no evolve forms as not everybody has one, and usually this ends up making the character's main ace winning the rankings due to it usually having the evolve forms. And something that I did forget to mention with the one with Yu-Gi-Moto, the main fusion itself would be considered the ace, like XYZ Dragon Cannon for example. That is Seto Kaiba's second main ace, but I will not be counting the union forms. So with that out of the way, let's begin. So on the bottom of the list, XYZ Dragon Cannon. I like the concept of it, especially when it comes to machines combining with each other, especially it's a robotic tank soldier with a bunch of cannons, but personally this is the least favorite of all of Seto Kaiba's ace monsters. And then number 4, Blue Eyes White Dragon. Yes, it is not number 1. Like I said before, the evolve forms will not factor into this, and if I did put that in, he probably would be like number 2 or number 1. But Blue Eyes' design compared to other Kaiba's ace monsters doesn't look as great. It's a plain white dragon, it does look pretty cool, and does look pretty powerful, although I am always been iffy about Blue Eyes' head design. It really looks plain compared to some of his other monsters. And then number 3, Kritius. Personally, I think Kritius' dragon form looks much cooler than Blue Eyes. It looks pretty plain as Blue Eyes, but it does show more scales, which I like. And also, it has a cooler head design in my opinion. And then number 2, Obelisk. Yes, a god is number 2. As much as I like Obelisk's design, especially that he's a big gigantic beast with wings and I do love the head design, my problem when it comes to all these god cards is that they are only plain one color, which to me actually has a lack of detail when it comes to Obelisk. Yes, I do like the scales on Obelisk, especially the spikes all over him. I just don't like it being plain blue. And then to number 1, the last one on the list, it's Chaos Emperor Dragon. Definitely looks menacing, a dragon of chaos that will burn everything to ashes. Love the head design. The color scheme combination could definitely see some chaos with it. Overall, it looks more menacing than Blue Eyes in my opinion, both being 3000 attack. And in some ways does look more powerful than Kritius. I'm not going to say he's more powerful than Obelisk, but I do prefer this design over Obelisk's design because at least he has detail in it compared to Obelisk's plain blue. So that's my take on it. So that's it for Seto Kaiba's character ranking on his ace monster. What do you think of him? How would you rank him? What other monsters that I might have missed that could be technically considered one of his aces? And remember, this is all based on opinion, nothing is ever fact when it comes to these. It's just all personal taste. So I just gave you my rankings, so go ahead and put your own rankings down below. And go ahead and add in those other monsters that could be deemed as Seto Kaiba's ace. Although we could count some of Priest's Seto cards as well. It's most likely that they're just going to be at the bottom of the list. Still wish to see Tsundere Kaiba with modern day Kasara. But other than that, that's it for this, and see you all next time.